It's a lot, so.
Yeah, why don't you just keep talking?
Okay, so we're back. Welcome back to the Tuesday show. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Now, so we just came back from Wizard World, right? Now, after some ridiculous delay, me, Jam, and Rip were in the airport. Now, in these adventures, I was like on Facebook, and I was like, oh, and I ran across this video.
This video's hilarious.
Of an old guy, for some reason, trying to like wrestle an alligator. And he was like, oh, and this is an old video, but I'm looking at this.
It's
and
really funny.
I just started dying because the guy takes off his jacket, and this guy's got to be like 60, maybe 70. Takes off his jacket, throws the jacket over the back of the alligator, and proceeds to walk around to the right side of it and hop on its back. The alligator's like, what the fuck are you doing? And like grabs him and he's like, oh god! And he like tries to kick it. And then I was like,
it's
oh
really
man,
funny.
This guy is stupid. So then Rip is like, oh man, that guy did it all wrong. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Rip, level up your game, Rip. He was in the chat earlier.
Yeah, he was.
So he goes and he says, yeah man, I could definitely stop an alligator. The three of us, we could definitely wrestle an alligator and like trap it.
Here's what we said. He was like, we asked him, we're like, you know how to like take down an alligator? And he's like, yeah, I watched 5 seasons of Gator Boys. I know how to take down an alligator.
A TV show.
It's a TV show about these guys who catch alligators.
Wait, you watched it?
No,
Rip. So he's like, he's a pro.
Seasons.
He's like, I've watched 5 seasons of Gator Boys. I could get a gator. And I'm like,
that's the
what?
dumbest thing.
That's what I said.
Right.
That's Rip, you're an idiot.
So we're like, so I'm like, you could take an alligator. And he's like, no, I need more than one person. Because that's how you catch an alligator. Because he knows exactly how.
So he opens up the video. He shows us the video of like some random season, some random episode of Gator Boys. And it's an alligator. 1, black people rules. I'm not fucking with no alligator. 2, it was in a tunnel, right?
Those are 2 rules too, friend.
Yo, I'm just saying, man. So either way, they were in a tunnel, right?
It was
An
sad.
alligator was in a tunnel, like so low that you had to crouch down.
And they went in there and caught it.
In water, he goes in there, and this guy goes into it, and he's just like, oh yeah, he's gonna catch this alligator. Now, don't get me wrong, it was well versed. They obviously knew what they were doing.
They're professionals.
No questions asked.
Okay.
However,
We asked Rip, can you catch an alligator? He's like, no, but I could do it with a team. And I was like, do you think the 3 of us, me, Tasty Steve, and Rip, could catch an alligator? And he said, we could definitely catch an alligator, is what he said. Like, he's like, the 3 of us could do it. And we're like, how do you do it? So I filmed the video of him explaining the plan about how we catch an alligator. It's on my Twitter. And then I made
which is
it's at Sajam. You can see it right down below. And then so I filmed the video about it, and he explains.
Arcade Ghost gets it. I'm black. I'm not messing with no alligators,
right?
son.
So
sorry.
I made a poll on Twitter, and I was like, "Can we catch an alligator?" And we were trying to decide what the options were going to be, like yes or no.
Yeah.
But then he's like, "We're definitely going to die."
Somebody's got to die. There's no successful way of us doing this because we're not 5 seasons in a damn Gator Boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
There's 4 choices on the poll. There is yes, but Tasty Steve dies. Yes, but Rip dies. Yes, but Sajam dies. And no, you guys are done. Those are the results on the poll. It got like 500 votes.
Okay.
51% voted we couldn't do it. So we lost automatically,
Okay.
49 to 51. It was
done.
but we actually were going to be able to do it for a while. Like there was like the people voted on it. 23% voted that Rip would die. But we could do it. 12% voted he would die, and like 13% voted I would die. So almost together we had less than Rip dying. Like we had a sizable amount less than Rip dying.
Rip was dead.
Rip's testament
He was
where
pissed.
he was like,
So
dude,
Rip is
the only
75% dead.
he's hella
He's
dead.
75% dead.
Look, Rip was dead because he
But
depended
he's the
on me
one who
to catch
knows
the
about how to
goddamn
catch a
alligator.
gator.
It's not gonna happen. Steve, alligator, no. He said, and this. So it was a few things that happened, right? This was a few of the instances that he brought up. The first one was like, I would only die if you 2 morons screw up. And I was like,
they're definitely
what?
dead.
You're dead.
Yeah,
You're done.
Yeah, of course they're gonna screw up.
There's no way we know how to catch an alligator. You're dead. And he's
So
like,
then he says,
Of course.
he sees the poll and he's like, they think that you guys are gonna live. He said, "There's no way you morons are gonna catch an alligator without me." I was like, "I'm not trying to catch an alligator, Rip." And then he said, "Steve, you're a CEO next year, and you open up your hotel room." Now I'm not gonna tell you the whole thing he said. He said, "You go out to go to the venue, right? You open the door and an alligator walks in." I was like, I'm just going to go to the other side of the couch.
Yep.
He says, it's going to close the door with its tail. I was like, Rip, that's saying something. If the alligator is closing the door with its tail, I'm fearing for a lot more than my life at that point.
Like, look,
They're
he's
evolving.
not gonna catch an alligator that can close the door with its tail. Nobody's gonna
no.
catch.
That's like the raptors in Jurassic Park. They was like, we're safe in here. The raptors can't open the door.
Opens the door.
Oh shit! It just got real, you know.
Yeah,
He's like, James is looking at photos of Rip like, this guy's gonna catch an alligator.
The best part, right? Let me tell you the best part about this whole thing. We make the
That's
poll.
an alligator eating another alligator. Oh my god.
We make the poll, right? And then I made the video where Rip is like, here's the plan. He says, here's how we're gonna succeed.
He made a video. He described it to us,
He's
and
like,
we
"Here's the
posted
plan."
the video.
He's like, I'm gonna tire it out. I'm gonna scare the mouth because he misspoke and tried to say, like, go at the mouth.
He said,
and he's just like,
scare the
I'm
mouth.
gonna scare the mouth. And he makes, you have to watch this video. It's so funny. He makes up. He tells the plan and everything. He says all this stuff, right? I post the video, and he's like, now that you posted the video, I'm definitely not gonna die because
people
I
are gonna see
explained
the video,
plan. Yeah.
and they're gonna know that I know what I'm doing. I was like,
His percentage of death immediately just took off. Like, we were all close, and then they saw the video, and they're like, this fool is dead as hell. So, Rip is gonna die. The moral of the story is, I don't know if we can catch an alligator together, but if we
I don't
do,
want to know
I'm
if I
sure
can catch an alligator.
Rip would die. 100% sure that he would not
This
make
is
it.
why we need. This is why we need stream producers right here. I
So
need
that you
someone
can
to
put
make
this-
some awesome.
You're gonna try to.
I want a photo. I mean, I could do
Oh
it if
my
I had
God.
the time. I
So-
would Photoshop
so
Rip
listen
into
to this.
this
Yeah,
picture.
that'd be
So- low-parry?
So this conversation got so ridiculous. At this point, our flight had been delayed 3
4
hours.
hours or something
Wait,
like
is it
that.
three
It was
or 4 hours?
It's
Yikes.
forever.
So we went to the gate and we sat down. So we're like, Rip, you're definitely dead. This alligator is gonna eat you. I was like, you're probably gonna do something stupid like try to dragon slide, which is a Tekken move.
It's like lost
It's like a lost slide. I was like, you're gonna try to dragon slide the alligator, and then he was like, what if the alligator low parries me? And then Tekken, like the low parry, it seems like.
Like
He bounces, and I'm like, he bounces off the ground
Like he gets
a
low parried.
Tekken animation. And at that instant,
We laughed so hard.
Sajam and Rip, we cleared the entire area of the airport.
laughed.
Like we were in tears. Like it was done.
I
Like
never laughed that hard in my life because he said, what if he low parries me to it? And dragged himself to the ground like he was low parrying himself as an alligator, and it was the funniest image in my mind because I saw Rip dressed as Law bounce off the floor, and the alligator's like, boom, down combo to the
yeah,
wall.
I was like, and then I was like, we start commentating it because we're still alive. I was like, and
Nice
there's the
low
low
parry.
parry. He's taking him downstairs.
Dude, look,
I would not have been hanging out.
Dude, I'm telling
Even
you,
if I was
look,
with you guys and I knew you guys, I would have gone.
See, I mean,
That's
the thing
a lot
about
or
it is,
something.
one is that Tekken is going to be the game that's going to have the alligator.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right?
100%.
But what if they put Killer Croc into Injustice 2?
Dude, he
Is
can
that-
low parry the dragon slide. I had never heard something so stupid in my life. And you have to think, when we fly, none of us get any sleep. Because we're going to sleep on the plane. So there's like 4 dudes whose flight have been delayed 4 hours, and we're delirious because we have no sleep.
Yeah,
talking
that
about
sucks.
wrangling an alligator in an airport.
And if you guys think I talk crazy now,
you should hear
Sleepy
this stuff.
Steve is out
See,
of this
like,
world. It's like a completely different
100%
person.
I would do some Photoshop right now. But the thing about it is, if I
Low
open
parry.
Photoshop
That
while
low
XSplit
parry.
is running, I'm going to kill the computer.
Look,
So
look,
let's
look.
kill
The
it.
low
Look.
parry was the funniest thing I'd ever
I
seen.
want you guys to know, like, even if you can't imagine this, just go look up, like, go to a Tekken video on YouTube and look for a low parry. You'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Yep.
Just imagine an alligator doing that with his mouth and bouncing,
Ooh,
and Rip doing the body reaction of the
It
low
bounces
parry
off the
character.
ground.
It was ridiculous.
Anyway.
David, you would have left. You would have just
I
left.
would have been out of it. But this picture of an alligator maybe that you have up there,
Yes,
or a crocodile or whatever, that's a picture of it having already eaten Rip. He's that's how skinny Rip is. You can't actually tell that it ate him. It's not any bigger than it would have been otherwise.
Because Rip is so skinny.
That
it's
dude
not-
weighs 120 pounds.
He's so skinny. And you know what he calls us in the video? He calls Steve the muscle.
He was like, Steve,
you're the
muscle, and then Sajab, you're the other muscle. And I
That's
was
what
like,
he called me, the other muscle. And I'm like, what are you? And he's like, this is how we're gonna succeed.
yeah,
He's
he
the
starts the
he's the
video.
brains
He
in the
starts the
arms.
video. He's like, and this is how we're going to succeed.
He
I was
does like a hand pose.
damn, like Tony Robbins, motivational speaker, hand action gesture. That was sick. Anyways,
We're probably not gonna
So
catch
there's
him.
a bunch of cool events that happen.
Yeah,
this
how was
weekend.
Summer Jam and Wizarding World?
oh man.
All right.
Man, that image of that croc closing the door behind himself and then low parry Rip slide out of the door. It's too good. good.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, you want to talk about the Esports Festival Hong Kong, or do you want to talk about
Yeah.
Summer Jam first?
Talk about either one.
Whatever you got up there first, man.
All right. I've got myself some Summer Jam results here. All right, so we've got some Summer Jam results there. Alligator!
Oh,
Summer
God.
Jam. Summer Jam.
That was terrifying. That was not
I was
ridiculous.
about to leave.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Look,
Gonna
man,
close the door.
So if you stare very closely at the results here, you can see that an alligator. Okay.
That's what it looks like coming inside the door. I'm like, well, looks like Rip was right.
7th place was Circa LPN and F3 Alucard. 5th place, Flash with Vega, K-Brad with Cammy. 4th place, Christitarian with Ken, and then followed closely 3rd place, Julio Fuentes with Ken. 2nd place, Ricky Ortiz with Chun-Li. 1st place, Liquid Knuckle Dew with Armika and Nash.
Yep. His Mika was sick.
Yeah, his Mika's really good.
It's when I watch that character, I feel like that's like the perfect character for him.
Oh yeah.
Which is so weird, right? Because I never would have thought of him as a Mika player, but after
Dude,
DiCaprio,
that's like everyone who plays Mika. I feel that way. Like Kelvin was Mika,
yeah,
and like
that makes
Fudo.
sense.
That makes sense.
That makes
yeah,
sense.
okay.
But
Fudo?
Fudo, yeah. But him playing Mika makes so much sense because his ideas about risk reward
Oh,
are
yeah.
from like a zoning character that doesn't do a lot of damage, and then suddenly you give him a character who has to go in and does a ridiculous amount of damage, and it's like, yeah, it makes a bunch
Well,
of
put
sense.
it like this, even more so in perspective. You take him playing a character that has to play patient in certain matchups, like a Ryu match.
Yeah.
And him having to be like, well, I'm going to get in there eventually, but when I do,
Yeah.
just best believe I got to kill you. Like, him having to think that way, Knuckle Dew specifically, like, you're right, you're 100% right. Him playing that character is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
The more I think about his skill set, it's like perfect for that character.
I really like Nash for him too. I feel like
Yeah.
that's what he wanted to play Guile.
That's
as.
That's Street Fighter 5 guy.
Sonic
Yeah.
Boom zoning kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
like he
not
yeah,
even zoning, but like
Yeah.
reacting to what the
sort of
opponent's
offensive
doing. Yeah,
and
Yeah,
mobile.
I can throw a boom and still anti-air, which helps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout outs to Ricky for 2nd place. She played really well. Shout outs for Ken for
Being
again
really good.
getting half of a top 4 in a big major. That's cool.
But Ken's like 7th or 8th best
Cool.
in the game.
Yeah,
I
something.
decided I'm going to pick up Ken because I want to see what the downsides are,
That's what you should do. Yeah.
and I don't expect that I'm going to find them, but
That's
I'll
how
try it out.
I did the same
Day
thing.
45 playing Ken.
Like with
Ultra David Locke. I still haven't found
I
anything.
have lost.
useless.
yeah.
I'm at 120 win
Recently
streak on
won
my
He's
Evo,
like he's like one Evo at 97,000 LP online, wondering when this will change.
It's only a matter of time before they find out. I'll be waiting.
Yeah.
Me and
Alright.
Kid
No,
Master.
but I did the same thing when I thought Nikali was super strong. I was like, I should play this character and see if I actually think he's like not as good as he was.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's ridiculous.
It's very good.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Yeah.
Because I actually had the opposite. Because I played Karen. I thought Karen was going to be ridiculous. But actually, she wasn't as ridiculous as I thought she was.
She's very
so.
strong, but
She's
Yeah.
very strong, but I thought she was just going to be like free footsies, which
She's
she wasn't.
she's not like Ryu or Chun.
Yeah.
Or,
Well, Mortal Kombat X, 7th place was Silver Rai with Liu Kang and Raptor with Takeda and Scorpion.
Hey,
5th places were Illusions with Kotal Khan and Big D with 2 versions of Ermac. 4th, Forever Elite with Liu Kang. 3rd place, Saltface
Sick.
with Jason
Sick.
and Melina with Ravenous Melina. That's not the
Forever
common
Elite
one,
form,
right?
I
It's
Or-
not the common one.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
he played Ethereal, right? Too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the one I was thinking of, too. 2nd was Dragon with Tarkat and Alien. And 1st place was Sonic Fox with Alien.
Grand
and,
Finals was an Alien Mirror.
It
Wait,
was-
did he actually play Dragon Naginata?
Yeah, a bunch.
He did, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
His Tanya is really good.
He picked that against Jason, I'm pretty sure. It's
Oh,
not
nice.
Jason.
Okay.
Man, so yeah, that was grand finals. Like those are 2 of the best players in the world. Is not a big surprise. But with Saltface, I always thought that like Saltface, if you gave him a top tier character, that he would win majors or that he would like get top 3 consistently. And he had a top tier character in Melina because he played Piercing a lot.
Yeah.
And then guess what? Piercing Melina is top 2 characters in the game. And of course, he doesn't play Piercing Melina.
He plays the other one.
He
yeah.
plays the other one, or Slasher Jason, which is not even the best Jason.
Yeah.
It's, it's just too bad. Like, I get it, you don't want to play the popular characters, but man, I wanted to see him win big stuff because he's very talented, but keeps handicapping himself.
Well, we have Dead or Alive 5 last round. 7th place was Shade Swift Eye and Lord Xavier. 5th place was Jaeger and Black Moon Rising X. 4th place was Blackberry. 3rd place Rikuto. 2nd place Quiggle. And first place, Excalibur Blades. Wow. So,
That's that top 3. They kind of they've been interchanging the entire life.
Oh,
of that game.
okay.
Yeah,
I thought
that's
Quiggle
right.
usually won most of them, right?
They've been interchanging.
Yeah.
Okay. King of Fighters 14 exhibition. Let's just do the top 4 here. 4 with Dynasty. Third place was Lazy Freddy. Second was Vicio. And first place was GCEGN El Rosa with like 17,000 different teams.
Dang, look at that. Yeah.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. Demon Hill, wow, got 7th place. I didn't know Demon Hill played this still. No Life got 7th place. 5th place was Full Screen as well as Punisher. 4th place is Flux. 3rd place, Mr. K-Brad. Obviously, he's a Marvel player, not a Street Fighter player.
Clearly.
2nd place, Ray Ray. And 1st place was Cosmos.
Yeah,
Yep,
it was
sick.
good. It's good tournament.
Revelator. 7th place was Grover and Like, or Lich, however you want to pronounce
Oh,
it.
Lich.
5th place was Raiden and Nash Fan, or Raiden if you want to call him that. 4th place was Oso. 3rd place, Lord Knight. 2nd place, Coma. And 1st place, Lost Soul.
Running Elfo. I need to go back and watch that because he's been playing Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what, yeah. Killer Instinct. 7th place was Draman Kuritani
Yep.
and Cupcake NS. 5th place was Fight Rash Fight and Grief. 4th place, UA Base. 3rd place, Jackal. 2nd place,
Those
Pink
Gargos.
Diamond. And 1st place, Circa Nikki.
Yo, Pink Diamond, let's go.
Yeah, he was Gargoyle's only player.
Sick.
He beat Pink Diamond to get into Owners Finals.
Has
Wow,
Jackal been around
He's
for
really
a
good.
while, or? I don't-
Yeah, he's played for a little
Okay,
bit, but this is like his first like big I'm legit tournament.
Oh,
And
really?
it was
Okay,
Gargos. It was
okay.
sick. He beat Grief to make top 8. And yeah, he did awesome. It was cool Gargos play.
Okay.
Cool.
And then in Skullgirls, 4th place was Crypt Kitty. 3rd place was Elkie Doherty. 2nd place, Matlock Holmes. And 1st place, Mr. CR Sonic Fox.
Nice
Who,
work.
does say
Water
that
is wet.
Skullgirls is his favorite game. So.
Yeah.
Also took place this weekend was well, this was actually just a ranking
It was
event.
a ranking event, yeah.
But man, they should just upgrade this to Premier. Obviously they can't, but still.
It was super stacked.
Yeah, the esports.
Like Kazunoko had a tweet that was like, "This is only a ranking event."
Yeah,
Like a sad face. He's like,
yeah.
"This is such a hard tournament."
Yeah, Esports Festival Hong Kong 2016, ridiculous tournament. I mean, if we go through, we'll just do top 8.
Yeah.
So 7th place, good job once again to Sonic for doing well with Laura. 7th place was also Dogra. 5th place was Human Bomb and Cien. 4th place was UD, which is I guess a China player, right? So 3rd place was Gamerby. 2nd place Eita, and 1st place Daigo Umehara.
Whoa, look at that. That is Ryu, Ken, Nakali, Cammy, Chun-Li, Fang, Laura, and one more Nakali. That's pretty.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Dang, good ad block. That was quick reactions.
And then you got an Itazan just outside. He's been lately getting consistently at least 9th.
Yep.
He's gotten a few
He's
top
been
eights,
he's
too.
been in a few top 8s.
Now a lot of people, like even Capcom.
Stupendous was at this event.
Even
Oh,
oh yeah, he was there.
yeah.
He was
Didn't
there.
make it into the top 16.
Yeah,
Either.
but even the Capcom Fighters Twitter was like, "Congratulations, Daigo, he's qualified." He already qualified before
for the
this.
ranking
yeah,
finals,
through,
yeah.
to the ranking thing.
Because he got
right?
second
So
at the
that's
tournament that Mago won, and
Right.
Mago was already qualified. Yeah.
Exactly. So actually, this one allowed GamerB to get in, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
because he's third. Who's now sponsored by Zowie, the monitor BenQ company.
Oh,
Which is
okay,
crazy.
okay.
He's out here just not being Q.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, right? It's
Can
a
we
weird
talk
thing there.
about how much more consistent Daigo is getting?
Yeah,
I think
he's
it's
becoming
kind of
terrifying.
scary.
Well, did you hear what they said about his gameplay? He was like, okay, he's tried offensive Ryu, he's tried defensive Ryu. He's like, my success comes from defensive Ryu. So now he's playing classic zoning kind of like non-rush down style,
Yeah.
and that's what's working for him. So
Sweet.
Man.
he looked really
Do you?
strong. He looked really strong.
You
this
know,
tournament.
Daigo is traveling to tournaments for the next 13 weekends straight.
Is he?
Really?
Yeah.
He's going to be at
He's
the
gonna
next...
be
the
at
next-
Daigo
ECT.
is traveling.
The next-
Yeah, he's going to
because
ECT.
the
Like,
whole-
I think that's
right,
ridiculous.
He doesn't have,
Yeah,
he's going to London event, and like he's going to like Southeast Asian Major, and like all the events going down all
and
there.
Fudo is
The
actually going to be
finals.
holding down Beast TV.
Fudo is going to take over Daigo's stream.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
Uh-huh.
sick.
Yeah,
Aw,
he-
man.
It's going to be
That's
Fudo,
cute.
Fudo Beast TV,
Yeah.
and then
It's
It's
like
also
Daigo
going to
is...
be a mukbang as
It's
well,
like
right?
Fudo
So-
TV, and it's like,
That is, if you haven't seen that stream, by the way, it's incredible.
That stream
I
is-
watch it every week.
Wait,
It's
which
so good.
one?
Daigo stream.
Oh, Daigo stream.
is
So
really
good. But I can't wait to watch Fudo do it alone, first of all. But second of all, yeah, Daigo's traveling for 13 weeks because he's not qualified and he's not in the points range. He's not like qualified for Capcom.
Right.
And he's not in the points range because in the first part of the year he was like, I'm just gonna like learn the game first before I go crazy, and now he's like, well, Capcom coming soon, I should start traveling.
Well, even remember before Evo, they interviewed him. He's like, "Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
ready."
think I'm ready yet."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he was already. He admitted it. So, and
All right. Well,
Yeah, thank you, Gianu, for doing the translation on Beast TV.
oh
stream.
yeah, Gina is the
I
best.
was say Jaina.
Yeah, wait, what'd you
I said Giuna.
Yeah.
It's Giuna, isn't it?
Yeah, it's G-Unit. I was like, who is that?
Yeah, I just didn't get it.
Yeah. Isn't
Gianne, the old ST
Gianna,
player?
isn't she the one that like cooks Italian food on TV?
Oh,
Is that really a thing?
Yes.
I
That
think
sounds
so,
cool.
Gianna Michaels or something like that, right? Or I
Well, let's just say this Daigo guy. I don't know who he is or where he's come from, but
don't know.
He's
Yeah.
alright. He's pretty good.
he's getting pretty
The
good.
he's,
But that was like something.
You know what makes me angry about this guy Daigo, right? Is that he gets sponsored by Red Bull, one of the biggest companies in the world. He works for Twitch as the global ambassador.
The global
Yes,
ambassador.
yeah.
And they're like, "What's your tag?" And he's like, "I'm the Beast. I'm Daigo. It's me." Those companies
Where do you
are
get off,
whack.
Mr.
gonna
Daigo
be
Umahara?
Beast.
Who do you
Daigo
think you are?
Umahara. Like
You're not
he's so
fooling
sick.
anybody.
Oh, sorry, it's Giada De Laurentiis was the Italian chef. So
Excuse you.
Look at Daigo go, right? He just doesn't care about anything. He's like, "I'm so sick that these people and these companies mean nothing. I'm better.
So aren't you
Yeah.
sponsored by Red Bull? Who? I'm the Beast.
I'm
Get it
Beast
right.
Daigo
Beast
TV."
Daigo
Oh,
TV.
yeah.
Is your last name TV? To you it is.
Says it on his credit card. You gotta check it out. One day.
well,
That's the goal.
Daigo is definitely on the right road. He has started
Yeah.
with a win here. So also, what was it? This one? Oh, that's right. Umabura SAT took place this weekend, which was a Smash tournament in Japan for Smash Wii U and
What?
Cool.
Yeah,
I'd watch
Smash
that.
Yeah,
Wii
they
U
play it there.
and Nairo, Mr. R,
Yeah.
and the Buzz all traveled out
Awesome.
over there. I don't think they have the results
Oh, that's too
here, but I did see it. The winner was none of those guys.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, the winner was a Japanese Sonic player.
Oh, sick.
I heard
Yeah.
about that.
Boom!
Yeah,
Sonic, you know, that's my
so
boy.
sick. Yeah,
It
is.
might have been Komorikiri. It might have been him, I think.
Somebody link me that. I want to watch that, please.
But he did win. The Buzz got second place.
Oh, that's sick.
And the Buzz had to be allied to
Yo,
get.
that must have been a sick grand finals, dude.
Yes.
That must have been the
Damn,
latest.
can
Yeah,
somebody
right?
send me this?
Actually, I think it was 3-0. I think the
It
Buzz
still probably
got
took
by.
forever.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah,
Still
yeah,
like
yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah, it took forever.
Sick, man. I gotta
30
see
minutes,
that.
3-0.
Dude, Sonic is so broken in that game. It's ridiculous.
He's so lame. It's great.
It's great.
It's so good.
Also, this weekend was that KOF thing, right? Was that this past weekend? That was on Friday,
The
right?
exhibition?
Wasn't that
Yeah.
last week?
Was that last week? Did we?
I
No.
don't know. It happened.
I don't recall. We already discussed it.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit earlier in the stream.
Yeah.
Also,
A 45-minute grand finals, is that real?
I believe it.
It's not CBS 2. I don't know.
what else happened this week? There was something else that happened this weekend. There was that
Wizard
KOF
World
exhibition.
Chicago.
Oh, Wizard
Yeah,
World.
and then there was Wizard World, right? So who
Wizard
won
World's
the
cool.
Street Fighter?
It wasn't Guilty, which everybody thought was a favorite to
It was
take it.
Kangaroo, a player from
Oh,
is it
nice, okay.
Minneapolis? It was,
Yeah,
like
he
Missouri?
wasn't. Yeah, he's not. He's like Minneapolis or something like that. He wasn't actually
I
from.
think Guilty got like third.
She got third, and then GLB took second.
Yeah, GLB's Ryu is sick.
Yeah,
He did the crouching, the Daigo where you crouching fierce the live in
Saw
full
that.
screen V trigger, fireball.
That was
it
nice.
It was really
Oh,
good.
and then Tekken Speed Kicks won.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay.
Summer Jam got dunked by
Oh,
that.
Summer Jam got destroyed.
Oh, yeah,
Tekken
that's right,
Cavs
that's
didn't
right.
show up at Summer Jam.
Yeah.
So they didn't get to do
yeah.
a tournament.
sucks.
That was so
So a lot of the people who
unfortunate.
went there to try to qualify didn't get to
Oh,
play.
so Tekken results. Speed Kick, Circle Speed Kicks took first place. Next
Alright.
up, second, Weapon X from Cali. He went from Cali to Chicago
dang.
just to play.
Nice.
And then third was TFA Jody the Great. That's my brother. Shout outs to the homie. He took third place in that. But yeah, like you said, Summer Jam got destroyed because apparently because of a shipping error, they didn't receive their Tekken 7 cabs.
Yeah.
And therefore was no Tekken 7 tournament, and it really sucked because there was players from places like, say, California. Guy Just Frame James, who actually only
out
flew
there.
there for that tournament and did not.
Eris got flown out there to do commentary
Oh,
and
no.
sat in his room all weekend and was like, "Yep,
But good thing is, Bandai Namco says that they're going to actually host another East Coast qualifier. Or they're going to try to get something working so they can have another event to try to make up for it.
What sucks too is that it was like the shipping company was like it was supposed to be there Friday, and then they're like, well, it's gonna be there tomorrow. They were like, yeah, it'll be there Saturday. Sorry, like we moved
sorry,
up.
I think I said Ally. I think I meant Nairo was in third place.
Nairo.
So it was
Nairo, that's
Ken,
my boy.
DeBuzz, Nairo, Kamemushi was fourth place. Tahita was fifth, tied with Mr. R as well. And seventh place was 2 and Kuro. So there you go. There's the
That's a
results.
nice little chart right there.
Yeah,
I like
that's nice.
that.
That looks
Well,
fancy
Smash Reddit does like a lot of. I mean, it's weird because the thing about Smash communities, they have a lot of great content producers.
They do.
Like
They do good work.
they make really cool things. So there
But
you
yeah.
go.
Tekken 7, Summer Jam, definitely didn't go through.
Don't. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it's a bummer. Didn't even get there on time. Cabs, so nobody could play.
Yep.
But I got to play Wizard World.
I did too. It was really fun.
So what's the lesson? Go to Wizard World if you want to
That's
I'm just
qualify
saying,
for
if you
Tekken.
really want to make sure to play this Tekken,
Man, they made Steve and I play for a Tenno jacket.
Oh, yeah,
You
that was
know,
sick.
Chris Seglia
Oh, really?
made the Tenno
Did he
jacket. They made us play for it in Tekken. I'm like, okay, well, that sounds awesome. So just give Steve the jacket.
but I had to play random select.
Yeah, but it's still, it's
Didn't
like,
matter,
no,
Huh?
no, obviously it does not matter. I don't know
But
how
you,
to play
but
Tekken.
you got to play Akuma though, right?
Yeah.
You got to walk back and forth and play.
Yeah, I
Tekken,
have no
right?
idea what it's like. All right, how long have you been playing Tekken? 10 years.
Long
Hey,
enough
do
to
we
be
do
on.
we do
Yeah.
have
It's been
we do
forever.
have awesome people in FGC proper that makes good content like Infilament.
Yeah.
Check out ka.infol.net.
And not only that, but he's been streaming himself lately on his channel over there. You see the weapon in his hands? He's got the sword.
Yeah.
That guy, he's been streaming breakdowns of sets, like KI sets. So he's been
Oh,
streaming
good
some
stuff.
of.
very cool.
So like bass, you know, he takes some of his rough sets and he does it. There was this.
Oh, I gotta see that.
There was this Ryu player that plays like Jobin, or a Jago player that plays like Jobin's Ryu, where he just like empty
Balls
jump,
to the
uppercut. He's just like crazy. He did a breakdown of that set. It was really funny.
Awesome, I
Yeah,
gotta see that. Nice work.
it's cool stuff. I was planning to do the same thing and he beat me to it.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about some upcoming events. This coming weekend, we're using tinyurl.com/FGCCal. I was complaining that the original one's not there, but the guy doing FGC Cal right now doing an awesome job here, trying to maintain. So this coming weekend, we do have Absolute Battle 7 in Texas, in Plano, Texas, and then we also got Oz Hadu. Actually, I think there's 5 ranking events this weekend.
I think
Not
there is.
all,
What?
not all of them are listed here.
It was like a bunch.
But it's Absolute Battle 7 in Texas, Oz Hadu Nationals in Sydney, Australia, and there's a couple more. There's a couple more as well. If I had the opportunity, I would go look through the tweet that I retweeted about it.
There's
So,
a bunch. There's a lot of Street Fighter watch this
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
Sick.
That's what I'll be doing.
I'm down.
Video games.
KOF training mode and Street Fighter on the stream.
And HyperX.
Next weekend.
Oh, that's next weekend.
Yeah,
Wait,
next-
what are we doing this weekend?
Nothing.
What?
We have
Oh, you got a weekend
Getting
off.
rest.
I know, right? We have the Thursday.
I'm
rest.
gonna go
We have the
to
Thursday
sleep.
Friday thing.
I'm about
I know,
to get
right?
some sick ass sleep. I put my head on a pillow, slide on that bad boy, cause I'm gonna get some sleep. Gonna get some sleep. Man, you guys must
Dude,
be
Yeah,
that
so
was,
we have
that
like
was
a-
super impressive.
We have
huh?
like a Thursday Friday thing.
I'm already
you know?
asleep.
We've got the thing. And then we have the weekend off, dude. And then we have like 8 weeks in a row of travel or something.
All right, so here we go.
bizarre.
Ace King Offsuit tweeted out. By the way, 5, count them. 5 CPT events next week. Absolute Battle, Oz Hado, the Geek Lounge AR, Fight in Rio, and European Online number 2.
That's right, the European Online qualifiers.
So there you go. That is a lot of events coming up. So,
Shimon.
Hey, when
Come on
did
now.
you get your shirt?
Huh? Oh, this is a pretty old shirt, but
This old thing.
it must have been from like T Fury or
That's
something.
what he just said. He just literally said.
Oh,
No,
this old thing?
it's seriously an old shirt, but I got it from like T Fury, I believe. It's called like Surfing the Stars, because it's like an
It's cool.
astronaut surfing. It's
Yeah.
well,
I mean, I
coming
like both
up
of those
this
things.
weekend, I'm not coming up, not this weekend, but events that are coming. Warner Brothers and NetherRealms are adding $2,000 pop bonus to Mortal Kombat at the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
That is coming up. Of
So
course,
nice.
Commonwealth has always been a Mortal Kombat centric tournament.
Yeah.
That is always their main game. That is taking place September 17th through 18th in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Also coming. I guess let's see here. There's a tournament called Revolution 2016 that's going to be taking place in November. That's going to be focusing on the anime fighters. So they're going to have, for example, they'll have Arcana Heart 3, Love Max, Persona 4 Arena, Ultimax, Ultra Suplex Hold, Unanai Ian Birth, EX Late. God, these names are just way too long for these games.
Super animated.
But then there will also be Skullgirls, Guilty Gear Revelator, Nitro Plus Blasters,
There's so many
Dengenki
more words on all
Bunko,
of this. Look how many words he's missing.
Skullgirls Second Encore, Guilty
say all the
Gear
words.
Exit
Don't say all the
Revelator,
words.
Nitro
Don't
Plus
say all the
Blasters,
words.
Heroes Infinite Duel, Dengenki Bunko Fighting Climax Ignition,
Oh, there you
Blaze
go.
Blue
Let it rip,
Central
baby.
Fiction, The King of Fighters 14. So those are all going to be taking place at Revolution 2016.
Don't say all the words.
Check
Nope.
out that event coming up. Also, Red Bull just announced recently that they're going to be doing online proving ground events.
Yeah.
Online.
2-day tournaments that are going to cap at 1,024 people.
Bonkers.
And they're going to go down to like top 16 on like the Monday, and then on Tuesday they're going to do the top 16.
Yikes.
Running
So-
a 1,000-man bracket online
Good luck,
in
Alex.
one day. Yeah, dude. That's
1,000
And that's of course there's gonna be 3 of those, basically the end of this month, next month, and the month after that. So August, September, and October, there will be those events
Nice.
over there. Okay, so that's all I have for event news.
sick.
In terms of games, we talked already about the first day patch for King of Fighters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So also
Video games.
Oh,
they-
yeah.
Harley got announced in Injustice.
Oh,
And
that's
Deadshot.
right. The Harley and
Yeah, that's
Deadshot
right.
showed
And
up.
Shoot Kill.
And Shoot Kill, did you just say?
He called him Shoot Kill.
Shoot
He
Kill.
really is Shoot Kill, isn't he?
Whatever.
He actually, like, he doesn't look like a Destro clone, so I hope he actually has a cool...
What?
No, I'm not like how he actually looks. I'm talking about, like, his movement.
Oh,
his guns.
the gameplay.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
gameplay.
it doesn't look like
No, he looks just like Destro.
Looks just like that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Give me a cool character so I can play this game.
Because
please.
you know on commentary, Harris is going to call that guy Lord Deathstroke for the next 3 years. Like, you're stuck with Lord Stroke Death.
Yeah.
What's for breakfast? Deathstroke. Well, play on play, that kind of stuff. But, yeah, like, his actual gameplay looks slightly different. So it just looks different. Like,
It
he has
does
a
look
bunch of weird
different,
moves. So I hope that's not the same as Deathstroke, actually.
I
And
also
then-
really
and-
liked how Harley's face looked.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought
right.
that was great.
Yeah.
It's like a
She
real
looked
human
excellent.
being.
Yeah, and then even her intro as she like walks in and she's like doing whatever. I thought she looked great.
She actually looked human.
She has
It wasn't
hyenas?
frightening.
Yo, those hyenas are sick.
She's like a
Yeah, she
summon
looks
character?
cool. Yeah,
What the hell is going on? That's
I
cool.
mean, the actual, gameplay animation is kind of janky, but the
Yeah.
rest of it looks great. So
Well,
hey,
Ed Boon also
Improvement.
teased that, they might, how they have the customizations for the characters. They might use the customizations to create extra characters, like Flash could become Reverse Flash or Professor Zoom or something.
I would assume that, like, it would just...
Reverse Flash.
What?
Yeah, you don't know?
No, I just
It's whack, right?
Wait.
It's fucking stupid. It's
Did you
dumb.
did you think I was making that up, or was it just a
Yeah,
standard
no.
James screw up? Because
No.
I totally believe you.
Is
you
that
know.
real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's real.
Reverse Flash.
Wait. Like I said, DC's problem is they have crappy characters. What about this character? And I swear to God, I'm done after this. They have a character
Oh, I know what you're
called
going to say.
the Black Skier.
Yeah, he's great.
Look at James. Like, oh
No,
man.
but I mean, like, is
the
that,
Black Skier.
that
What
sounds
does he
like-
do?
It sounds like a
What
rip.
does he do?
He sounds like a ripoff of the Silver
Woo.
Surfer.
Uh huh. That's exactly what he is.
The Black
He
Skier.
skis through the
He
galaxy.
skis through the galaxy,
Is it
skiing on the stars. I'll allow my
That's a real
shirt
thing.
without the suit. He's just not wearing an
Oh,
astronaut
wow.
suit. That's what he does.
It's a real thing.
Anyways,
DC is so neat.
DC, come on, man.
Look, I've been watching the Justice League cartoon, and like, that show is amazing, right? But
Yeah, that show is actually pretty sick.
it makes me sad because now I've watched it. Now the movies are all gonna be awful.
Yeah,
Because
that's
that
how it
They
cartoon
already
is
are
so
awful,
good.
so it's-
But the problem is, like, you see all the people who are in that Justice League, and like, I'm watching, I'm like, who the hell are these people?
Yeah.
Like, seriously,
Yeah.
they have like a Captain Atom, an Atom Smasher, and a Mr. Atom or something like there's like 3 Atom people in there. Like one that grows big, one that grows small.
There's a Reverse Flash.
The Atom,
The
Captain Atom.
1960s.
Come on,
What a
dude.
time.
Let's go, DC. Give me some
Anyway,
cool characters.
I think that if they do that, it'll probably just be like a voice change thing or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it'll be like a gameplay change.
Oh yeah.
Like how they
sure.
did in the first Injustice, right?
Yeah.
All right, and one of the coolest
Kizuya.
things to show up
Oh,
in a
that's
fighting
sick.
game ever.
I don't really
Kid
think,
Kazuya, there you go.
Kid Zuya.
I don't know why they would show this. Like, this kid's gonna
Right,
get
yeah.
spoilers. He's gonna get thrown in a volcano
Yeah.
at the end of this. It's like,
He's no way he makes it out of here unscathed. There's a Mishima. They're done.
But the thing is, Harada said if there's enough demand for it, they'll put him like actually
should
to
not
be
do that.
fighter. Like
That'd be
you can
awesome,
fight
why
him.
not?
His hitbox would be like non-existent, and
He would be like those little tiny
Maybe he's
mice
tall.
in the other in Street
Maybe
Fighter
he's
Cross
tall.
Tekken,
In the game,
right?
maybe he's the tall 3-year-old.
He would, like-
Who knows?
The
he
Like,
would, like,
cats,
wave
the
dash
little
under
cat
mid.
mouse, the cat
He would just be
mice
wave
in Cross
dashing under
Tekken.
mid.
Look, it's a game that has like bears and.
there's
lizards
no
and
bears
whatever.
in there now.
But alligator. What about an alligator, dude? The alligator's gonna low parry
Can you
dude.
imagine his hitbox like Bob goes under all these mids? Can you imagine a child? It would be done. He'd wave
Nah,
dash
man.
through all the mids. And
But the
But-
thing is, he'd have no life. He'd probably be like Peter, right? You'd
Ugh.
probably like hit him twice and he'd die.
Did you see Peter walk behind us at Evo?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Peter walked behind us and he
Oh,
On
I know what you're
commentary,
talking
there was
about. I
like
know
this
what you're
old
talking about,
security guard
Oh,
guy who
really?
walked through the camera shot
Oh,
like
okay,
eight times.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that was
okay.
very
But yeah, like you said, Harada said he
Stupid.
could make Kid Kazuya
Look at
playable
those little
if
cheeks.
the crowd, if the community wants it bad
Cool.
enough. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're saying it'd be like Yoda, where like he just walks under everything.
Yeah, I mean that was particularly stupid.
Yeah.
That was
You
really
thought
stupid.
the Yoda Darth Vader stuff was stupid in Soul Calibur?
I just mean because Yoda was like 2 feet tall and he ducked under everything.
Oh,
It
did
was-
he?
yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
couldn't- you
okay.
couldn't
I
have it.
didn't
It was
know. I didn't
crazy.
know. Okay. Also, Killer Instinct announced something called the Shadow Lords mode.
It's been announced for a little while, but they got to show off some more of it.
Oh, okay.
They
got
showed it off at a few events, like this crazy roguelike fighting game, XCOM single player experience thing, where you have to defeat Gargos before he destroys the universe. And it's a bunch of crazy. It has like these crazy modifiers where you can get like parries and like crazy ground bounces, and like your combos just do nonsense, and like it's like this crazy wacky single player mode.
It sounds like Alpha 3's World Tour mode. Like, I bet you
It's
if you
very-
talk to Keats, he'd probably like that's where it came from.
Yeah,
Because
it's
that
very wonky
Alpha
mode.
3 World Tour mode let you do the most ridiculous things. Like, you could just like, oh, I can cancel anything and chain anything into anything now, you know?
stuff like that. So it's got like a war room where you can do stuff, and there's like a shop where you can buy upgrades and stuff like that. It's crazy. It's a super crazy single player mode they're announcing, where you have to beat Gargos, and if you beat Gargos, you unlock this stage and you save the universe.
Oh,
There
sick.
you go.
I forgot to change this to games.
That stage is so crazy looking. I don't think I'd ever want to play on it.
So now it's games. But we're going to move on to community because that's all I have left for
Okay.
game stuff here. So,
Yeah, David is probably gonna throw up.
now
Yeah,
we're
well,
community.
somebody says that I'm Asian, so I should probably be okay with eating soy sauce. Thanks. Weird comment.
Oh yeah, they announced that there's gonna be a CAD patch tomorrow, and the patch notes are gonna go out when that
really?
goes out.
Oh,
Idle
wow.
nerfs is what I expect.
Idle nerfs?
Yeah,
Oh,
You don't
because
think
like the jump
is-
HP is too good?
so stupid.
Alright, so let's go into some community news here. Hell Pockets, who is, of course, the biggest fan of KOF on the entire planet. In fact, at the end of EVO, when we were doing the announcement, like when we were closing out, I was like, all these other games, KOF, like people at home could hear yes in the background. That was Hell Pockets.
Yeah,
for
Yeah.
she
sure.
likes it.
So, but he's basically making a
It's like
primer.
such an anime picture of him.
It is, really.
That had some Photoshop done to it.
Yeah,
But,
for
there
sure.
is that he
Cheeks
is
sucked
doing
in and-
a primer guide.
Brushing?
yeah,
He's
he looks so
doing a
fancy. He
primer
looks like you
guide,
with your new
so-
makeup
Looks
tech.
great.
Yeah.
So check out his primer. Go search for the links for it. Just go check out Shoryuken.com. Look for Hell Pockets there, and then you will find all that information on.
Good work.
So,
It's a good picture.
Yeah, super cool.
I guess Daily Dot named like 10 top 10 players of esports history, and interestingly enough, like Daigo, and then they put Tomo in there.
That's
Like,
cool, but
I
who
know.
wrote it to even know who
Tomo?
Tomo is?
Yeah, I know,
What?
right? But yeah.
It's a,
I
Also,
mean, that's great though.
there is a new documentary series called FGC Raw, featuring none other than your boy Mr. Ella Joe.
I feel like there's been like 7 documentaries about him released recently.
I know, right?
It's like, yeah.
Got a lot of work to do, man.
And also
Yeah.
here's L.I. Joe brushing his teeth, and it's like, yeah.
Oh, they're pretty white. You know, he must do a good
So
job.
I would watch Ella Joe brushing his teeth all day.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Do you think he's put a shirt on yet when he does that?
Oh, ooh,
He
hope
seems
not.
like no.
I really.
I feel like he's
really
a no,
hope not.
no shirt brushing teeth.
I mean,
kind of
I
guy.
wouldn't. I
I have a hard read on that. I feel like that's the case.
Desk has made a new combo video for Jury that spans across Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I love highlighting his stuff because he always has like the coolest combo videos, so definitely check that out. Really neat transitions.
Awesome.
Also, I guess, let me see here. There was a recent, so Jonio-san, of course, streams a lot of Guilty Gear. He just recently had Japanese jam player Teresa taking on Ramlethal specialist Kako in their Slash Series exhibition. So check that out. Let me see if
Sounds cool.
if it's actually on his YouTube.
There hasn't been a lot of great like jam play, I feel like, so far.
Yeah, the thing is, she was really bad in the initial release. When they came out with the Evo patch, actually, they gave her some crazy buffs.
Yeah,
The thing
yeah.
is, like, the combos are really hard. They're really
Dude,
hard.
okay.
I was doing the trials for all the new characters, right? Dude, Jam, like all the other characters, I was like, okay, Raven was easy, Kum was easy, and everything. Jam, like literally, my arms hurt the next day.
Dude, they're
like
I
was
went and
in
tried
so
them,
much
and I was
pain
like,
the next
can't
day.
be this hard. And I was like, oh my god, that's kind of. It's more about like how tight the timing is for some of them.
And some of them, like, she has to be the exact distance for the wall bounce so that she
Okay.
falls into a move in a certain way so that it combos.
Wow,
But it's like all the
okay.
moves is like
Cool.
parry this button and then mash this button to do. So by the time the day was over, my arms hurt.
Get you right there in the
yeah,
forearms.
Really
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely check out Jonio's stuff and everything. So also Novril Tataki has started doing a Killer Instinct guide. So that's very interesting.
Awesome.
I know he's done a lot of Guilty Gear stuff before,
Can't
but
let him get away with this. We're coming for you, pal.
I haven't
See,
made anything Killer Instinct related
No,
like that in so long.
no, it's okay. You watch your back. Nobody takes my boy. I'm just
yeah, so just
I still think that the Bronze to Killer thing I did was like, you know, I never have to redo it because it was like a really good KI basics guide. So that's what this is awesome though.
nice try there. You know what? My guide is the best
this is
thing.
cool.
No one else needs to
I mean, I
make
feel
the
like
guide.
I'm ahead of the
but you
curve
know, this guy,
on
yeah,
this
go
one,
check
but,
this stuff out. It's cool. It's cool.
Wait, the guide you guys are talking about, that sounds really good. You saw that at youtube.com/SupermanSageApp, huh? The one that because you guys were talking about it, not me. I don't know.
And then
The one
there's
that's
also
all-encompassing.
YouTube. Just look for Novril Tataki, Novriltataki. He has done a new mini guide for Killer Instinct. And then a couple of moves just recently. Nairo has joined NRG.
Yep.
Sweet.
Cloud9 has signed their first Smash Wii U player as well. Evo champion Elliot Ally. Karosa. Oh, whoa, I can't pronounce that. Okay, he's got an interesting name. Karosa Oyarse, I guess.
That is a
That
lot
sounds
of
good to me,
letters.
man.
Yeah. And then Denial Esports picks up a Zero Suit Samus player, Tyler Mars Martin. So Smash players are on the move, not only getting
Sweet.
signed, but they've also gotten left their teams.
Yeah,
recently.
Dream Team or whatever, right?
Dream Team
Right.
with
Lost two
Ala
players, right?
Anti and who's the other one?
The Buzz.
The Buzz, that's right. Both of them left that team.
They weren't getting paid or something? Is that what I
So
read?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I
look,
thought I heard.
some parties are like, that's not true.
Oh,
Other
that's
parties
okay.
are, yeah, that's, it's
I see.
that situation.
Okay.
But apparently they're gone. But
Whatever.
I think that team still has Hugs on their team.
Yeah.
So he's still on that team. So we'll
Hopefully
see
he's
what
not.
happens.
Hopefully he's cool. Hugs is
Yeah.
the homie, so.
But man, I mean, like, everything is happening on the Smash side of things.
Should be.
right?
It's a popular game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there you go. That's all I have for community. And so, any last things that you guys want to talk about, discuss, or anything?
Two
like
things.
Okay.
Two things.
that? I thought you were
First-
going peace.
And
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Victory.
I almost forgot because last week I didn't say it. But shout outs to Combo Jack. Big, huge shout outs to
yeah.
Combo Jack. I forgot to say it last week. But we went to, where was it at? I can't remember. We went to a tournament.
KO Gaming Lounge.
At KO Gaming Lounge. and they gave out one of the Ramlethal figures.
Oh, that's
but
right.
it was in a different color.
Oh, cool.
And it's like a really expensive statue. And I was doing commentary for Street Fighter V, and they gave out, raffle tickets, and I didn't win it, but he gave it to me as a late birthday gift.
Wow.
Because my birthday was the day before.
Yeah,
so
he won the raffle.
huge shout outs to Combo Jack. I really do appreciate it.
What a
Like,
gent.
I know, like, I owe you. And two, I almost forgot, I don't know if we talked about it, but Tekken announced his first console exclusive character with Lee Chaolan.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I missed
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
missed
yeah.
that. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
apparently it's a palette swap. So, like, they've done this before historically in Tekken series, and sometimes they have small differences. Like, so they had the first time they brought back Eddie when they changed the Capoeira character with Christy was that character. The difference between them was Eddie had longer limbs than Christy, and that was the only difference in the palette swap. But they did just announce him at Gamescom, and yeah, he looks sick. But he's only in the console version for right now. Last time they did this was in Tekken Tag 2, where they announced all these console characters, and they never made it to arcade, and they were only on the console version. So, but anyways, that's sick. He looks awesome. If you get the chance, check out the trailer, because it does look dope as shit.
Yeah, I guess there was also that announcement that NRG, their team was like, oh, the Street Fighter V players don't need better results and better stream. That's why we're not signing any of them, and so they're signing Smash players. and
Yeah,
stuff
I feel like a lot of Street Fighter players
Seems right.
are not marketing themselves enough. Like they need to do more content, more
Almost
streams
nobody.
and stuff. Yeah.
I feel like it's Street Fighter players are like everywhere now. Everybody's getting picked up, and you're right. I feel like one of the only things that's gonna differentiate them is not only their tournament placings, but the content they put out.
Yeah, because if you look at Street Fighter when there's like no tournament stream on, it's like it never has that many views. Because there's like
it's always
no,
at the bottom.
there's like no popular streamers, like because they're just not putting enough content
Man,
together.
I think the only person in any fighting game who like really makes content is just one dude. Zero. That's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
I don't know
does. His
that.
content is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, he does a great job. He does it regularly, and nobody else does anything like that.
Right.
I don't know
Well,
why.
there you have it.
Yeah.
It's crazy that not a lot of the fighting game players have just a YouTube that they constantly do stuff on.
Oh,
Yeah,
Max,
Vi
Max,
streams.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Max
Vi-
is like the juggernaut of other proportions.
Right.
Like,
But
he is something
Max
else.
he's
He's
one
like
of like
the
the
overlord.
5 Twitch people who
Yeah,
can
he's up there.
like make a really, really good living.
He's
right?
not even like an anomaly for fighting games.
Uh-huh.
He's like a Twitch anomaly.
Yeah.
He's like
he
he's
is
like if
so
you guys
massive.
have ever played Final Fight and they show like the city and then they show like the guy above the city and he's like I'm Max and this is the city where everybody else is playing games and trying to stream it.
It's
There
pretty
you go.
insane.
All right,
There
that's
you
all.
go.
it is.
And then Eris does a good job as well.
Right,
streaming
he hasn't
some-
streamed fighting games. Like he
Oh,
barely
yeah,
streams.
yeah.
It's like it's like always Dark Souls.
Justin
And
used
it's
to,
like old
but he
games
hasn't.
that he does.
Yeah, but he hasn't done that recently. I actually want to stream Dark Souls because people
Yeah.
want to see me get
Yeah,
salty.
James, you gotta stream, man.
Yeah.
You do, man.
Streaming.
Get on it.
I'm streaming. Dude. I've been streaming
on,
every
Jimmy.
Thursday.
Uh huh.
My last stream on Thursday, everyone really liked it. They said it was really good. So
Yeah.
man.
people should check it out on YouTube.com.
I'm planning to stream a lot more now.
Yeah, me too.
That's the plan.
I streamed on Friday briefly.
I streamed today.
Very briefly.
Yeah, I'll probably. If I have time tomorrow, I need to get a haircut tomorrow, so that's like the plan.
God, you
It's-
sure do. I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, I was
Look at how long it is.
I was
It's
holding
horrible.
back,
Yeah.
but you need to do something with that shag.
It's
You gotta
so
cut
long.
that
Look
out.
at that. Well, actually, keep it down. That was hilarious. Keep it together.
I know. Look how long it is.
No.
He looks super emo right
Put
now.
it to the side. I don't want to touch your hair. It looks gross. All right. There you go.
Dude, it's almost like
You hypnotized James.
I know he was gone, right?
He's
It's,
like,
it's actually
I
it's just
wanna-
so, it's just so
I wanna
long.
kiss it.
earlier I saw like Sejan
So
do
long.
this and it was like flopping around almost like boob physics in video games.
Yeah,
dude, like,
it's crazy. It's super long, so I need to get a haircut. So I gotta do that. It's very important in my life.
He's like the hair version of my Shirai. So,
Dang, it hangs down and it's like
yeah,
all like
exactly.
right
When you're
there.
hanging out, you're like,
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It's so long.
me bouncy.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. As you
That
can
was
see, we're
terrible.
getting to the ramble portion of the show, which means
The
we don't have
alligator
anything else
portion
to-
was more structured than this.
Hell yeah, it was. I mean,
so legend has it. Going back to the person who said that I should be fine with soy sauce because I'm Asian, probably thinking that it was James.
Oh.
Legend has it that actually my family included some Asian folks from back in the day.
Now, that was the
'Cause-
most white way to
slaves,
say
you
there's a
mean?
potential chance that I'm
slaves,
Asian.
some like slaves or something like
no,
that.
because they were Jewish traders, like going back and forth in Central Asia, and some of the old pictures have people with like very like Asian-looking eyes. and it's
Maybe
never
it was
been
just bright
known.
outside.
Yeah, it could have been. Nobody knows.
They didn't
Just
have glasses back
just
then.
legend,
Ever think
man.
about that? No
family
sunglasses?
legend. I don't know. We'll never know the truth. I guess actually we could if I just
You
did
just
like a
looked it
DNA
up.
test or something, but
What actually is your
I'm not gonna do that. As far as I know, just Romanian and Polish Jews, and then Croatians.
Ooh,
Okay.
Croatians.
As far as I know, I'm all Chinese. Although someone did say that they felt like we looked like we had a little French in us, like to me and my brother. But I really
I don't know what
doubt
that
it.
means.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. I
That's
don't know.
even weirder than me saying.
Look like you have a little
Asian.
French in you.
Uh,
It's like, do I? What does that mean? Cool.
Apparently, John Takeuchi. Oh, the Rashid player.
Yeah.
Yes, the super hype Rashid player.
Yeah, dude pops off and he goes nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
he's
really
really
a good
entertaining.
player. Apparently, he's $170 away from getting sponsored and being sent to First Attack. So
By our Kappa, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're into that,
Make sure you go
There you
donate.
go.
Help that dude get the first attack.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I hope he goes.
Arcade
work.
Ghost, you couldn't be more wrong. Not even gonna dignify that with an answer.
Dang, look at him go.
I'll tell you on Twitter.
All right.
see ya. I don't know. Is that it?
Damn, dude, you made me waste my piece and point. See, look, I can't even do it after.
All right, guys. I'll catch you later.
This is definitely the front of all the videos on YouTube.
Oh, that was sick. Did you see that? Yeah.
all right. Let's sit down.
We've got our own Iori here. Dude, I swear.
Oh, dang.